Alright, even though there's someone behind me, I think we can try and do a little bit of pulse and glide. Pulse and glide is a way to squeeze a little bit more efficiency out of an engine. The BSFC chart shows that an engine is most efficient at high load in certain RPM ranges, and so the object of this practice is to use the engine at high load in those RPM ranges and then kind of marry that to the fact of being in traffic and not wanting to go 79, 80, 100, whatever miles an hour that the car would eventually go if you kept using high load and that RPM range through the gears. So pulse and glide is where you pick a speed that you don't want to go below, and you start at that speed and accelerate, and you actually accelerate relatively hard. You try and accelerate right in that load range, which in most cases is 90, 85%. That means pedal nearly to the metal. In a 5-speed car, it's a little more complicated when you don't get to choose your gear in an automatic. But once you accelerate a sufficient amount to hit your second number, which is how fast do you want to go, and no faster, then you put the car in neutral and you coast back down. So driving pulse and glide light is where you keep the engine idling, and the full version is where you turn the engine off during the glide periods. This isn't the best road for it, but actually when there are little rollers, you can actually pulse up them and do a pretty great job of being efficient. So here I'm going to pulse up, starting at 34, going up, going up, going up, high load, high load, high load. Alright, I'm going too fast now. So, car is in neutral. I can't turn the car off, steer, shift, talk, and take video at the same time, so we're just coasting. We're coasting back down, 36, so I'm going to let it get to 32 before I do anything again. But we're still, pretty happily in traffic. We're a citizen of the road. We're not really pissing people off. And we're getting too low, so third gear, right in that RPM range. Accelerate, 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 neutral. So I went up to 40, which is the speed limit, and also the limit of practical. See, I went too fast there. I have to scrub some speed off with the brakes, which is sad. And now we're not really in open country anymore. So this ends the pulse and glide demonstration.